Absolute the meme. Well, hello. Welcome. Welcome to Dead Space. Dead Space Dose. We're making it happen. How's it going? So you got some games in, huh? Finally got some games in? And the most broken servers. Dead Space Dose. Yeah, you've missed like the entire playthrough, Absolute. It's unfortunate. Just tonight. Finishing up tonight. Kiriko's Golden Gun already? Nice. Did you have points that like rolled over from Overwatch 1? Or did you just play enough to get... No, you would have had to have stuff roll over. I don't think you can earn that much yet. But anyway, that's cool. You know, are the like the kunai like... the kunai just like golden? Is that what's going on with it? Because that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Merge points. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, we got a way to go in this here game, so I say we just jump into the game. What do you say? We can keep chatting while it's launching. We'll keep chatting while it's launching. How many games did you get in? Have you done La Eye Pokey yet? I have not. No, that's toward the end of the game. So, kunai turn gold and the symbols in the paper as well. Nice. 16 games. Okay, that's not bad. That's definitely not bad. Could be a lot worse. So if I remember correctly, Absolute 17 today. You're 17 today? Yes? I think I remembered. Push is very interesting. I know. I played a little bit in the betas a while ago, and it was quite fun. 17. See? I remember some things, just not dates. I'm bad at dates, but hey, you know, that's all right. One more year till you're a full-on adult. Some would say you are currently, because you can make rational decisions and irrational decisions. So you are unfortunately you're not free to experience the consequences of them yet. One more year and you will. Yay. We're gonna do the eye pokey this year, or this session. I believe we just started chapter 8, so we have quite a while to go. I'm gonna try and like really get through some stuff tonight. Also, Absolute, you missed my mom on Monday. My mom was here for the game on Monday, and she was not a fan. It made me laugh a lot. You want to speedrun Dead Space 2? Do it. You should. I think you'd be great at it. We killed a bunch of stuff in here already. I know this is one of your favorite games, right? Again, if I remember correctly. Ooh, that's loud. Second favorite to Dread? Wow. I thought you said, hold on. I thought you said that Splatoon 3 was your new favorite game. What happened to Splatoon 3? Or is that just game of the year? Game of the year, I got you. Okay. Makes sense. Uh-oh. Ah. Ah. It is cool to me though how like this game has like memorable bits throughout the entire experience, not just the beginning or the end. because it very easily could have just been, oh yeah, the beginning is kind of cool, but like, you know, not great toward the end. But you know, that's not how it is. Ace says she said she will be waiting for us. It's so nice. She's not a creepy, you know, weird dementia thing that I'm just remembering, you know, hallucinating or anything. It's fine. Overwatch 2 is fun when you aren't stuck in queue. That's what I've heard. Nicole kind of cute, not gonna lie. I mean, makes sense.
The door is jammed. This must have been the last stand Fred was left down here.
Can you get the door open on your end?
No, the circuits are fried. Fuse the panel.
Yeah, she's. I mean, you know,
There's gotta be another way in.
I don't see. Oh, Isaac here.
Through the processing plant.
Isaac's got very specific taste.
Step forward. I think I can stop it from here, though.
All right, do it.
Huh.
You want me to borrow the steps?
Hold it together, Strauss. I'll be there soon.
Oh no. Strauss is gonna freak out. I'm calling it. I think this is about as far as I got last time that I've like the last time I've ever actually tried to get through this game. The Raptors are really cool. Got placed Diamond 1, which I feel insulted by. Also funny because it disconnected as soon as I saw my rank. Yeah, who else was it? Somebody I saw, like, I think Kenzo got, like, the place at, like, Diamond 2 or Diamond 3. And he was like, really? I was, like, top 500 or GM, and, like, now you're putting me Diamond 2 or Diamond 3? It's kind of funny. Didn't Emon get placed, like, Diamond 2 or something like that? Maybe I'm misremembering. But I've watched a bunch of top 500 people get placed like kind of low. Which, you know, hey, if you're gonna you know, place people in this game now, I would place them lower to begin with. So that makes sense. Who shot me? You. My mom really did not enjoy this game, which is funny because I actually think that she did kind of enjoy it. I think honestly she liked having me around to like play a game with, but she did not enjoy the game necessarily. I want to know what your all-time favorite enemy in Dead Space is? Of course I do. Why would I not want to know that? Of course I want to know that. Hit me. Ace, all that to say is I'm pretty sure that, like, you know, give it a month or two. Well, give it until till they actually fix the problems, and then we'll see a bunch of people like go through and actually get ranked properly. So I think she likes playing games with you in the plot, just not the gory, not even close to the gory, not even a little bit. She hated that. It was very funny to me though. The Ubermorph? What is the Ubermorph? I don't know all of their names, so you'll have to forgive me. I'm just happy that the mic that I set up worked, because I was a little worried it wasn't going to work properly, but it worked totally fine. And it made me realize I can actually sit a lot further away from this mic than I normally would, so that's great.
I think I've hit a dead end. Looks like some kind of venting system up ahead.
Right. Ugh. Manually shutting down the plant froze all the pressure valves in place. You'll need to find a way to force it open.
Give me another. There we go. Yeah, absolutely. What is the Ubermorph? Give me that stasis.
There you are. I see your friend has powered off the facility. Remind me to thank her for providing me with your location. I've locked the processing cycle on, and you in with it. It ends here, Clark.
It ends here, Clark.
Be this way, Tideman.
It does. And it is. Goodbye, Clark.
I like those guys. I like those little guys. I don't know why I like them so much. They speak to me. I think I'm gonna have to use some stasis on that thing. What do y'all think? Agreed. I agree. Okay. Got him. Stasis.
Ellie, can't you shut these things off?
No, somehow Tideman declared me dead in the system. Now my codes don't work anymore.
They're kidding.
Oh shit, something's coming. Strauss,
No.
help me with the door.
I need you to see him. I need
Come on,
you to
Strauss.
follow the steps.
What? No, just shut up and help me. God damn it!
Ellie!
Oh no. Strauss. Why you gonna be such a pooper? No. Ooh. There more? Moss? I see no moss. Okay. Right here. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, good. Great. Go, 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 go. You're dead, right? Okay. What's up, Holden? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Haha. Found it. What's going on, man? Reading Lost Stars, chilling out today. I like that. I like that.
Not really. Step 3, Ellie. Just through the door. No.
I think I'm close.
Oh, Strauss is a weirdo. Strauss is being weird. Hey, Holden. Gotta be honest with you. I don't think I know what Lost Stars is, and I would love for you to tell me what it is, so I can be aware. Hit me up. I have no ammo for that. That's not good. Oh, it's a Raptor for Obsolete. Let's do it. Let's see what's up. Where are we going? That way? Perfect. Okay. I think we can full. Oh.
God, Isaac. Glad to see you've got all your parts.
You alright?
Yeah.
There are 4 steps.
No thanks to Twitchy here.
1, 2, 3, 4. Step 4. Show me way.
Jesus, Strauss. You okay?
Best-selling Star Wars books runs between Before A New Hope all the way up to the newer movies. Ooh,
Screws.
from the Imperial side.
Show me way.
He's not gonna make it.
Nice.
We gotta keep moving.
There's an industrial transport upstairs. Runs on the same spoke as the commuter train. It should get us to government sector.
Show
One of us will have to deploy it from the gear house.
Staring. Asking. I
Stay here and
Good young adult. Nice.
F the need. Show me
Ever thought you'd be sad for the Death Star being destroyed? Well, I mean, there's the whole thing in Clerks. I don't know if you've seen Clerks, but there's the whole thing about, you know, they had a whole discussion about how the rebels blowing up the Death Star actually was genocide, because they essentially killed all of the, you know, contractors working on the Death Star, the second one, as it was being. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Drawful. Thank you. Drawful knows it. Drawful's with me. Drawful's with me. Isaac looks like a Buzz Lightyear with a suit. Agreed. Agreed. I got it because it looked so stupid. Like, no lie. Drawful knows. Gotta save the contractors. Okay. Clerks is one of your faves? This is why we're friends. This is why we're friends. Have you seen Clerks 3 yet? Because I have not, but I've heard it's quite good. At least for fans of Clerks, you know. Ooh. Yikes. I have not. The last movie I watched from the Skewniverse was Jay and Silent Bob. The reboot. Was it called Jay and Silent Bob reboot? Is that right? I don't think I've even seen that one yet. Reboot. The book points out that one of the officers in Death Star even pointed out the fatal flaw during the first attack, but they ignored it. That's true, they did. And Darth Vader made a cool pun about how he shouldn't get choked up on his own ambition or something. Remember that. So. Oh. Gotta shoot the exploding babies. One of the better side characters in the book. Oh, that's the worst. I hate it when that happens. That's good though. It's one of the things that like I appreciate as much as I, you know, along with most people who watch the show, Game of Thrones kind of fell off toward the end, but one of the things that it did do well while it was, you know, good was that they, you know, weren't afraid to kill people off. So that's good. Pop looking fresh. Why, thank you. I'm wearing my workout stuff. You got to tell me you got a good grade on that paper thanks to me? Awesome. Always happy to help. Like I said, I love that stuff. You notice a little bulk? That's good because I've been really slacking recently. So shame to see anyone doesn't want to use the books for any movies. Agreed, Drawful. Agreed. Got the grade in the day, so you had to tell me. I appreciate that. I'm happy that you got a good grade. You deserved it. From taking what the very brief prompt that I gave you and then running with it. So picking and choosing so carefully. Thrawn, yeah. They did not. I can tell you, at least from the stuff that I saw in Rebels, they did not mess up Thrawn in Rebels. So there's that. I don't know if they mess him up later in other stuff, but you know, so far they haven't, from what I've seen in Rebels. People here know my hot take, but I'm going to say it anyway. I think that episode 8 is not all of it, obviously. But most of episode 8 is like the main plot is the best Star Wars has been in a while. And they had a really cool concept of like, okay, Rey isn't anybody. Doesn't matter who she is. She's important because of what she can do. I loved that angle. And then they threw that out because Star Wars fans got angry about it. That's my hot take. Han Solo was so bad. The Solo movie was so stupid. That's the problem, is like instead of them doing like a once every other year thing, they tried to do it every single year, like a new one every year, and they just like they made it go too fast. And they ended up like compromising, you know, because like a lot of the secondary plots of 8 were really unnecessary. Like the stuff on Canto Bight. Like Canto Bight was just like a completely unnecessary thing. And I get the concept of like, you know, they're trying to contrast whatever, you know, how look how, you know, the way that the rich are benefiting from war, and it's a cool concept, but like Canto Bight was just handled poorly. Finn as a character was handled poorly in every single film. Poe was also handled poorly, and then but like episode 9 was just so. Episode 9 is firmly for me the worst movie that Star Wars has ever made. Like episode 9 is the worst, with Han Solo being a very, very close second. Han Solo was so boring. They built up Darth Maul's appearance, and it was for like, it wasn't even 4 minutes. It was like 30 seconds. It was absurd. What's the power fantasy, Sean? I just want post episode 9. I'm tired of knowing how things will end up. It kind of ruins some things. I don't want them to make another movie. Honestly. I said this on Casual Friday. I really want them to not make another movie. I want them to end the movies for like a while, like 10 years or something, and just focus on like other content. Like, you know, exploring the way that they can do stuff with television, I think works really well. But like them keep trying to focus on like the whole Skywalker stuff is just boring at this point. IMO. Episode 9 was so stupid. Episode 9 was so stupid. Episode 9 could not exist and it'd be totally fine. You want more books? There. Well, if you go into extended universe, there's plenty, but honestly, it could be a while. I think it's smart to keep Star Wars stuff on Disney Plus. Fully agree. Fully agree. The authors for Star Wars actually know how to do stuff. Yeah, I mean that's the thing is like you get people who actually care about the franchise and they make some cool stuff. I mean, you know, the stuff Jon Favreau did with The Mandalorian and Dave Filoni has been doing with the animated stuff. I mean, it's all incredible. Like the most interesting stuff has come from like, you know, Clone Wars, Bad Batch, Mandalorian, that kind of stuff. And I want them to kind of slow down a little bit too and just like let us savor it a little bit. Completely agree. I still think they need to expand past the First Order era. I want to see a really rebuilt Order again, even if they just do shows. I think that'd be a good format. I mean, that's fine. I don't really care like what era they. Well, I do care. What I would prefer to see is if they went to Old Republic. I want an Old Republic era. I want them to ignore Skywalkers, and like have the Skywalkers be like cameo appearances, but like Old Republic. Just go Old Republic. Just do that. We need adult Power Rangers? Yeah, we do. That'd be dope. The comics are awesome. I don't know if y'all know about like the Battle for the Grid stuff from like the comics of Power Rangers, but like the Power Rangers comics are dope. They do some crazy stuff. Tales of the Jedi? Absolutely. That's Dave Filoni doing what Dave Filoni do best. So freaking good. He knows what he's doing. He cares about Star Wars. He's like, you know what'd be really interesting? Let's see what happens. Let's not have any Skywalkers. Let's figure out why Qui-Gon Jinn was kind of like on the fence about the Jedi Order, and let's see why freaking what's his name? Dooku is such a cranky old man. So good. So freaking good. I have fond memories from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. Me too. I have it on VHS because I'm old like that. It's awesome. I actually picked it up recently. That's not Yoda, that's Yaddle. That is Yaddle. Thank you. Thank you. Don't hey, come correct. That's Yaddle.
Okay, Ellie, I found the transport, but there's a problem with the release mechanism.
No surprise there.
Yeah, I'll let you know when it's fixed.
You're wondering, yeah. Come here. Need one more. Dees. Made more sense to be Yoda since Dooku's master and all. Well, I mean, Yoda is there, but Yoda doesn't have a full head of hair. They also built up Skywalker's Return. It's a big deal. It's completely dropped the ball. What do you mean Skywalker's? You mean Luke's return? I'm confused what you mean by Skywalker's return. Are you talking about like when Rey decided to change her name for no reason? Oh, yeah. I think that's a byproduct of like, I think people like, again, fans were like really anticipating that being like bigger than it was gonna be, you know? Really changed how he would be written. Like never would. I liked that, honestly, though. Like I get that like that's not ideal for like a lot of things, but like because it's not how we have seen him in the past, but like that's why I like being able to explore, you know, post Return of the Jedi You dead yet? Yeah. I like being able to explore like a post Return of the Jedi Luke, but from the perspective of like he didn't actually accomplish what he said he would, or he did and then it didn't work out. Because that just opens up a lot of like lore potential that I think is really cool. But I agree with you guys that like it definitely didn't work the way that I think they thought it was going to. The problem is that like the heroic devil is kind of made. I agree with that. The problem is that like they hired Rian Johnson, who is like the master subverter, to make a Star Wars movie, to direct a Star Wars movie, and then he wrote and directed a Star Wars movie, or helped write and direct a Star Wars movie, and he subverted stuff. You know, it's like, well, you guys got what you wanted. Like he subverts. So what I want them to do, which they will never do, given the authors, to go to expand the universe post episode 9 so we can get good content again. I feel so subverted. Yeah, I mean, I agree, Holden. I would prefer if what my ideal situation is like we don't get a Star Wars movie for like 5-10 years, and then they're like, okay, now we're going to do an Old Republic movie, and we're gonna do a whole trilogy of movies in the Old Republic, and we're gonna start like thousands of years before the Skywalker stuff exists. We're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna do let's build out the universe, or do like live action of that on Disney Plus. That'd be fine too.
Relax.
Isaac, we have to get out of here.
That was cool. That little thing there where he like looks directly at the camera and breaks the fourth wall. That was nice. It'd be cool to see all of the warring of Jedi and Sith. And that's the thing. It's like we need to be able to like because Darth Bane is canon, but like we don't know anything about him other than he established the rule of two. We don't see a Darth Bane series would be cool, or at least have him as like the main big bad guy, or have Darth Plagueis as like the main big bad guy, and we see like young Palpatine like kind of rise to power. He doesn't have to be the main person, just like have him there, you know.
What do you mean?
The problem is I just don't want them to tie into existing stuff
Happening here happened on that ship.
other than like tertiarily or secondarily. Darth Zana? Yeah. I think that makes sense. Taking the Skywalkers out of the mix removes the expectations, keeps people from reusing plots. That's the problem, right? Because like the whole Skywalker stuff is, you know, it's the hero's journey, which is not bad. Like, you know, doing the hero's journey is tried and true. People have done it for thousands of years, but like Star Wars needs to be comfortable with doing some uncomfortable stuff. And I think maybe the issue with episode 8 is they went a little bit too hard in the paint with the subverting and the differences, and like, you know, hey, Luke Skywalker actually kind of is a sad old man and he's not as powerful as you thought he was, and blah 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 blah. But like, you know, there's ways to do that without making the fan base mad or using characters that aren't Skywalkers, and that's totally fine, you know. But I think the problem is once you get, you know, Skywalkers in the mix, there's this whole expectation is the best word of, well, they have to be awesome. Well, yeah, it would be helpful if they were awesome, but like, do they have to be? You know, like that's the whole thing with Rey. Like, for a long time, we didn't know what Rey was, who Rey was, and then we figured it out. We're like, oh, well, that's kind of weird that she's nobody. Oh, okay, that could be something. And then it's like, nope, just kidding. She's Palpatine. It's like, ugh, does she have to always? Do we have to tie it back to the same group? I will say though, if they had managed to actually like, you know, set Palpatine up in episode 7, it could have worked, but they didn't. They just had him show up in 9. The fact that in the opening crawl it said, "The dead speak, somehow Palpatine returned," is just so unbelievably cheap and lazy. There's a line in the movie where Poe Dameron goes, I'm going to act it out. He goes, somehow Palpatine returned. That's the explanation we get. Yeah, well, the whole somehow Palpatine returned thing, that's what Poe says, but like, in the opening crawl, the very beginning was like, the dead speak, Palpatine returns, or something like that. It's like, bleh, bleh. It's the laziest writing of all time. We knew about the clones from the other games, but it wasn't expanded on enough to be credible in the movies. Exactly. It's simple. He just walked back home. Yeah, you know, no big deal. Yeah, again, that's the whole thing of like, you know, it'd be cool if we could figure out like, what's the purpose of Snoke, right? But like, we don't get that. We just get, he just wakes up. He took a nap. He did get thrown down a giant space, like, shaft or whatever, but... Oh crap, how do we keep drama going forward? Palpatine. No, seriously, I honestly, Drawful, I think that's what they did. I think that they were, like, so confused by the response to Episode 8 that they were like, ah, crap, we gotta do something. People didn't like that. We'll bring back this guy. People like him. Okay, cool, yeah, run with that. Well, how do we bring him back? Doesn't matter. Bring him back. Okay, I mean, well, they had these like clone things in the books. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, should we explain how it works? Nope. We don't need that. Just say he's back. Okay, I mean, that seems kind of cheap, and like, you know, the audience is gonna be not happy about that. We don't care about the audience. We don't care about the audience. Do what we want. I'm Kathleen Kennedy. Don't try and raptor me. Don't try and clever girl me. I see you over there. Snoke, top 10 most disappointing villains to be written. No, for real. He is, yeah. I love the way they killed him. I thought that was super cool because they're like, ooh, you weren't expecting that. But then again, like, yeah, we weren't expecting it, but then you just nullified it to make it not interesting. Wouldn't it have been way better if just like the main enemy of episode 9 was Kylo Ren? Instead of like this whole like, oh, he's having to like pick between the light side and dark side. Like he just fully embraces the dark side. I don't know, maybe I'm simple. Problem at the moment is I don't think Disney knows how to write Star Wars out, or when they did the movies, they got it wrong. They got the wrong people for the jobs because they are doing good with the shows. Movies were not. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like they have to get people who actually care about the franchise to do the franchise well. Which seems like such a simple thing, but they haven't done it right, so. Darth Revan? Yeah, Darth Revan would be dope. Revan would be sick. The problem is that there's a built-up expectation about Revan from people, right? So like they have to be super careful with how they do that. And I just don't think that they have the ability to restrain themselves on that front, which would be bad. Like they need to do Revan right, and I think that all they would do is be like, well, we got Revan, let's, you know, make Revan. I mean, heck, even freaking, what's the game that came out? Jedi Fallen Order got it right some. You know, Jedi Fallen Order does the whole post Order 66 thing great. Got Star Wars, they were like, you gotta milk this for all they got, just decided they wanted 6 more movies, but didn't plan to make. Exactly. If they had, like, you know, if they had waited and been like, we're gonna do this. Come on. I see you. Stomped on your friend. What's up? Like a movie about the life of a Sith Lord that was the person to unlock the key to eternal life. Plagueis. Darth Plagueis. Was Lucas involved in the sequels? I don't believe so. Oh, Essence training. Oh, fair enough. That'll work. Thanks, guy. Yeah, I mean, that'd be fine too. Just anything. Just do it. Just like have a plot that's interesting and set it in the Star Wars universe. That's all we need. Which seems like a simple request. The more I say it, the more I'm like, this is a really simple request. But apparently not. But like, you know, even doing a Plagueis story would be cool, right? Just something interesting about, like, you know, some characters that we kind of tertiarily know about could be cool. I hear you. What's up? What's up? Basically, it would disintegrate your own body and your soul would go to another person to dominate theirs, and you took over, you would... I don't know why I'm trying to read deep plot things while I'm fighting. But yeah, something like that. Like, sure, just do a character like that. Explain a thing, or more importantly, maybe like don't explain a thing. Just do a thing. Like, it's fine. You know, like that's the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian's not explaining anything, really. It's just like it just is. That's totally fine. Battle of Wills. If your will was stronger than theirs, you would take over their body. That's cool. So long as they don't do the naming convention like they did in the books. Because the naming conventions in the books, like the older books, is so stupid. It's like Luke. It's like several U's. That's how you know that he's a clone. Like a genuinely, it's very silly. Ah, you see the gamer instinct. You see the gamer instinct. Cult following, worship as a god. Okay, fair enough. I mean, whatever they do, again, like I don't care what they do so long as they just like do a cool thing. I mean, Star Wars is so like, again, seems like it'd be such an easy target to do just cool stuff, but they keep doing kind of whatever stuff. I mean, like Mandalorian is good, Andor is good. You know, they're doing some stuff right. They don't want to pay the authors for their original work to use their characters. Yeah, the problem is they can't control that. It's free money. I mean, if the characters are good, the problem is they would like buy like the Jar Jar Binks of characters and be like, this is good. It's like, that's not what anyone wants. No one wants that. I think I need to buy another gun. I've only had the two for like a long time. You know what? I have this. Perfect. There's a new gun. I mean, I don't disagree. I just think that, like, again, the main problem is that they completely put everything that was canon, because to be fair, like, canon for Star Wars before Disney took over was confusing and like not good.
Ellie, there's a giant tentacle blocking the transport door. It's wrapped around a big tank.
A big tank. Nitrogen trichloride. Those explode if they overheat.
Perfect.
You started Dead Space on stream? Nice. How's that treating you? Ship hentai?
That worked. We're moving again.
Yeah, kinda.
Up ahead.
All right, I see you. I'll meet you there.
Giant tentacle monsters. Oh lord, this is gonna be... It's pretty fun. Yeah, it is quite good. It's a lot spookier in this game.
Okay, Ellie, get ready. One more.
What? Are you crazy? That one in the middle. If you set that off, it will incinerate everything in here.
Yes, it will. Tell Strauss to hold on.
You were confused for a second. Brain caught up.
Look out! There's more coming from holes in the walls.
Oh, good. Oh, that's not good. I dodged that. Boom. That was a lot.
This whole place is gonna blow. Get up here fast. Isaac!
I'm going. Chill. Dang. It's like, I know you just did the thing, but like, move.
I can't make it go any faster.
You don't know. You don't know, Tanner. You don't know. You don't know. Also, hello.
In another situation, I might admire
Yeah, Tanner, or not Tanner, holding the third person camera is kind of weird
you and
if you're not used to it, especially.
everyone on this station.
Sir, final preparations for attack are wrapping up.
But again, like Final Fantasy, jeez, Resident Evil 4 is like one of my favorite games, so I'm very used to that kind of over the shoulder third person angle, you know.
What did he mean? What did he mean when he said dead weight?
He's using the solar beam. We gotta stop the transport now.
That's not ideal. This is less than ideal.
He's cut the station in half. There's no track to get across on.
Back us up.
Pretty sure you know.
Back us up to the station.
What? Why?
Just do it, Ellie. Hurry. Via Shimura.
Why is that there?
Still functional. I
You
can.
can snag GovSec and drag it back? Isaac, this is ridiculous.
If I can line the tracks up just for a few seconds, you should be able to get the transport across. Stay ready. And take care of Strauss.
Isaac, no. This is a really bad idea.
Well, stick around. I'm full of bad ideas.
I wish he didn't like do weird quips like that. Honestly, I wish he would not do those. Hazardous? I mean, you know. Wait till you see this. This is gonna be the best. If you want to see Hazardous, Drawful, you ain't seen Hazardous till you've seen jumping out into space with nothing but your like cool jetpack thing. Wait, you've seen that already. Just kidding. Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. If this is like the space utopia that's coming, I don't think I want it. I don't think I want space utopia if like it involves this level of like job security. Like I'm good. Do I have any health? No. We will not be around for space utopia? I don't know, we might. You don't know. All I gotta say is that in the space of like 60 years, we went from planes like not existing to going to the moon. So, you know, crazier things have happened.
Ellie, I'm in. There should still be a computer.
Be scared living in a space station where life support is dependent on computers. Yeah.
Status from there.
Are
Yes.
you okay? You sound a little nervous.
They sure do.
Last time I was here, things didn't go so well. Look, I'll contact you.
I need a Dead Space lore expert to tell me. I thought that we blew this ship up. But like, I'm not a Dead Space lore expert, so I don't remember. But hey, any Dead Space lore experts? Didn't we blow this ship up? I mean, clearly we didn't, but like, you know. Oh, should we be having a field day in this place? True. Oops. And these past couple chapters have like flown by. I think it's like 14 total. Going to my own space station, force everyone to legally use their Twitch primes to fuel the economy based off of Jeff's money. Nice. I blew up the planet. Thank you, Tanner. Thank you, Dead Space lore expert. I had forgotten. Come here. Come here. Want me to go that way? I'm gonna go this way. There's stuff in here. See? Power node. Don't do that. Don't put the fart gas on me. That's rude. Escaped on a pod. Gotcha. Foolproof plan? True. Then they recovered the ship. Gotcha. Oh, and the marker. Right. Because that's how they got the marker. I'm remembering now. Thank you, Tanner. Yes. Right. I'm tracking now. Until they inevitably... Hey. Yep, it's coming. The second that they were like, we're losing too much money, we can't afford to do this, I was like, oh, okay, so they're going to get rid of that in like the next... Gosh, what? Year? Probably within a year. Within a year they'll announce it, and then another year after that it'll go away, or 6 months or something.
The centrifuge is under repair. I'm gonna have to go down to engineering. This should be interesting.
This should be interesting.
I don't know how it could be. I'll let you know.
Would it have been cooler if Isaac Clarke had been like just an uber nerd? You know, instead of just like a quippy like, yeah, no, go ahead. No, go ahead, Ladder. I'll wait. Thank God your livelihood isn't based off of subs. True. But like, isn't it ridiculous how it like a lot of Twitch people's is? And now they're just like, yeah, screw you, we don't want you here. It's haunted. True. I don't like her being mean to me. No, it's not my fault that she got. It's not my fault that she decided to kill herself. She was the one who wanted to go here. I was just affirming her, okay? She said I want to go to the Ishimura, and I was like, all right, fine. I being Isaac Clarke, not me, JB. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Don't talk like that. Don't put that evil on me. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's go. It's too spooky. JB on the Ishimura? No. 100% no. Listen, I work on computers. Like, you know, so I can stay away from garbage like this. I did do engineering. I did do engineering, and then I stopped doing engineering because of how much I didn't like it. So like 0% chance. Seems like a nice ship. Yeah, you know, it's a planet cracker class. You know, all that fun stuff. Back to the original conversation. If you haven't read Lost Stars, you recommend it wholeheartedly. It's just an all-around good Star Wars. I will have to pick it up. I've been reading through some Magic the Gathering novels in my spare time before I go to bed. So, Claudia Gray, I'll have to check that out. I will have to check that out. I also recommend if you're into any kind of like good lore, like video game or like pop culture book stuff, there's several Halo novels that are excellent. Like really, really, really good sci-fi. Magic nerd. You would be too if we hung out. Tanner, if we were in the same city, we'd play Magic the Gathering a lot. I feel like we would do that. You pirated the Legends books in your Kindle? You could probably just rent them from the library, dude. You would not? Oh, okay. Do you have a problem with Magic? I don't know. If you do, I want to know. It's easier this way? Yeah, but then you don't have to like steal stuff. So there's that. You're very bad at card games? Oh, gotcha. Never mind then. You definitely... That's not how that works. Holden, that's not how that works. Just because you bought... Oh, hold on. It had to get stolen somehow is my point. I would give you a pass if you didn't know that they were stolen, but like, you know. You know they're stolen. It's fine. I'm not going to pretend like I've never done that. It's just at this point, like, the library is it's so easy. You can do it from literally anywhere. Not Magic per se, just all card games, fair enough. Didn't pirate the movies, the hosting site on Offshore Oil Rig did. Exactly. Someone else committed the fraud, not me. I mean, technically, that's technically correct. The best kind of correct. Hey, but seriously, I know I'm not picking on you, Holden. This is for everyone. Libraries are super easy. Use the library. You can get everything digitally. You can literally download stuff from the library to your Kindle for free. Yeah, Libby's where it's at. I'm just making sure. Some people don't know about Libby. In fact, a lot of people don't know about Libby. I got to get the word out there. It's fantastic. There are digital libraries, yeah. You're not a boomer, of course you don't know. You know about Libby? Bro, do you know how many Zoomers I talk to who don't even know that you can like download stuff to a Kindle? Don't do this. Don't do this. This is not exclusive to boomers. This is a millennial problem. This is a Zoomer problem. This is a boomer. This is an everyone problem. Gen X. No one knows about the way you can download stuff to Kindle. It's fantastic. Although I will say the Tallahassee Public Library system is not great. Don't move. Don't move. Greensboro's library is pretty good. Greensboro's library is fantastic. It's fantastic. Got a long banned book list down there in Florida. They do on a county by county basis, but they're like the state of Florida's banned book list is not any larger from what I saw than anywhere else. In fact, I don't even know if they have one. Well, they do on like for school books and stuff, obviously, but that's a whole different can of worms. That's a whole different can of worms that I don't want to get into. Was I hit by that? No, it completely missed me. Completely missed us. Freeze. 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 Good thing I picked up that third gun, though, eh? I would be screwed right now. Come on. I see y'all down there. Yeah, no, Fort Myers was messed up. It really sucks. The days after I snapped up like, oh crap, Yuka's in Florida. Yeah. It's all good. No, it's straight up like, it literally like went around us. It's crazy. Your library gives you free Coursera stuff? See, that's dope. I think the Greensboro Public Library does something similar. It just depends. Like, there's different libraries do different things. It's pretty weird. Gotta go up. Gotta go up. Gotta go up. But like Leon County, which is the county that I'm in, is actually not that bad. It's not as good as Greensboro's, but it is what it is. Yeah, it literally, like, as it was coming up, like, it was coming right for us, and then it went to the right, got really slowed over the mainland, and then kind of went from the left side of Florida to the right side, and kind of went up around into the Atlantic and up toward South Carolina, instead of where we are, which is to the left side of Florida in the Panhandle, if that makes sense. That was a lot of words I just said all there at once. But I hope that made some amount of sense. Come on. Those are words. Yes. But no, Fort Myers was really messed up. It's something. I know some of those words. You know enough of them. You just need enough of those words, not all of them necessarily. I need some dang ammo, that's what I need. My parents did bring me a Cheerwine shipment though, so that was good. I appreciated that. Fort Myers, Florida? She doesn't live there right now. I mean, like, not saying she doesn't. That sounds really mean. That's not what I meant. That place is, like, screwed right now. I would check. If you haven't checked, you should check. Because, like, yeesh. I didn't mean it that way. Stop it. Now I feel bad. Stop. There's a lot of cleanup. They, I think it's like, well, there's 1.5 million people in the state. At least like a week ago, there were 1.5 billion people without power. It's just insanity. full insanity. And I need this. I feel bad for the people who have to be like out there in that. There's several places that like completely got cut off, like the roads that like access, like were the access point to those areas. They're just gone. They're having to put up like temporary bridges to get people out because it's just like there's no way in. It's insane. They evacuated after the storm passed because of the flooding. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Makes sense. But there's a lot of people helping out. My wife and I, there's one of our neighbors. They have like an enormous truck, and they went down there, like a 6-wheel, huge 4-wheel drive truck. And they went down there and they're helping out, getting some, some stuff, because I think one of their friends is a firefighter. So we gave them some like pallets of water, those big things you get at Costco. Bought a couple of those and passed them off and said, "Here, take these down." Because I mean they have nothing, so that's easy to do. Least I can do. Least we can do. So, anyway, that's what's going on with that. I appreciate you asking, Holden, but no, I'm good. It was like, kind of like a little bit windy, but like honestly, it's been really pleasant. It kind of just cooled everything off, so now like the temperature's been to like the upper 60s, lower 70s most of the time. It's kind of insane. Like it's just really, really, really pleasant outside. I have a recommendation for you Switch owners, by the way. Now that it is more in stock and easier to find. Listen, if you are at all interested in moving your body in any kind of way, might I recommend Ring Fit Adventure. I did that the other day. I've been trying to put in a little bit of cardio after my workouts, and I decided to do Ring Fit Adventure just to like kick it up a little bit after a workout, and it kicked my butt in the best way possible. Ring Fit Adventure is so good. Can't recommend it enough. Go get it. It's awesome. All you Switch owners. Oh, here's a bench. Let's go. All right. That's fine. No works too. I get it. I get it. Oh, right, there's Altfire. I forgot. Got 6 games coming to my backlog soon, so you have to take a mulligan on that one. Oh, what are you getting? What are you getting? Now I'm curious. What are you picking up, Travel? 6 new games coming in? That's a lot. It's a lot all at once. I might pick up like 1 or 2 at a time, but like I rarely pick up 6 like that. That's awesome.
Decontamination initializing.
Oh, good. This won't go poorly.
Decontamination complete.
This won't go poorly at all. I don't like it. I picked up, what did I pick up recently? Oh, I picked up Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. They had the physical edition for PS4 with all the DLC for like $20. I picked that up. Nier, okay, great. Persona 5, got it. Scarlet, Outbound Ghost, new One Piece. Not all at once, kind of spread out as they release. Okay, fair enough. What is Outbound Ghost? I would like to know what that is. Paper Mario style RPG? You had me at Paper Mario. I need to look that up. Is it kind of like Bug Fables? Do you know that game, Bug Fables? Not 100% original story. Oh, 100% original story, way more in-depth mechanics. Okay, now you're speaking my language. Now you're speaking my language. It's called the Outbound Ghost. Will you post that in Discord so I can remember that? I'm gonna forget otherwise. I need to keep that one on my brain. Releases on September 20th on Steam. Okay. Dang, now I want to get that. That sounds awesome. Still let me go that way. So Gamer Instinct. We're going to go this way. There's stuff down here, I can tell. Nope. Oh, kinda. Hosted, thank you. I really am happy that like indie devs are picking up on the fact that Paper Mario is awesome. And they're kind of running with it like Bug Fables. Is it called Bug Fables? Am I thinking of the right thing? Little Switch RPG that was kind of similar to Paper Mario. Not sure. All right, fair enough. Dang, they're really giving me all the enemies right now, huh? Dang. Yukai bought my Kiriko skin and got my Watchpoint pack back. Hey, nice. Happy to hear it. How have the games been? Absolute. I know you said it's fun when you're actually able to play it. I assume you've been playing. Let's do some Savoroni and the pepperoni. That's what I like to hear. It's awesome. Okay. All right. What's it gonna? Here's the question. What's it gonna take for it to become Game of the Year over Splatoon 3?
Zero gravity.
Yeah, it's been quite bad, Drawful. It's been quite bad, unfortunately. Come here. When you aren't an Overwatch player, stonks. Based. I feel like all it needs to do right now, though, like, I was really worried. I have a lot of opinions. Yeah, I know y'all are shocked by that. I have a lot of opinions about like free-to-play games, and I kind of felt that the community response, well, not even the community response, people's response to the free-to-play stuff was a bit overreactive. I kind of get the response to like the characters being locked in the battle pass, but overall, I felt like people were kind of like, oh, so the game's gonna be trash just because it's free to play. And I'm like, well, that's not accurate. Like, there's a lot of pretty decent free to play games out there, but we'll see what happens. I just wish it wasn't, you know, broken right now, unfortunately. Fix the servers in its game of the year? That's easy. I'm sure they want to do that anyway. All right. I need... Which piece are you? Come here. You go right here. You go right here. Absolutely. I really like that you were very excited about games when they come out. Honestly. I don't mean that in any kind of jesting way. I genuinely am happy that you were like, yes, this game's coming out and I like this game. Let's have fun with it. Just because there are a lot of people who like myself, when a game comes out, my initial response is to be cynical about the game. I appreciate your relentless optimism towards video games. Oh, it's gonna do the cool spinny spin, isn't it? Yep. All right. We got the centrifuge back on. I didn't, you know. Ah, here it is. My hype has been satisfied. Okay. Nice. That'll make me talk a lot. Take it for a spin? All right, hold on. Drawful wants me to jump in here, so let's go. All right, here we go. Oh, won't let me down. Okay, that's all right. It's not working. I don't think I can. What you lived up? Do you want what lived up to do what you wanted it to be? I'd love to hear it. Well, sorry, Drawful, I can't. Unfortunately. Here, I'll do this. Ready? And bazinga. Nah. I know, I'm sorry. It won't let me in. It won't let me do it. Sorry, guys. It won't even let me do it. Like, what kind of a game is this? Trash game. Oh, this is cool. That's from the first game. Oh, that's from the first game. Oh, that was tight. Wow, Tanner, spoilers, jeez. It's all right, I know what's happening. Hype.
Ellie, I've got the
Yeah, when we get to one, I'll jump into the centrifuge just for you guys.
Okay, I've almost got us disconnected from the mag rail. Keep me posted.
Decontamination.
Okay, so now it's when they pop in. There he is. Where all at? These guys suck. I hate them a lot. Pop his head off. I knew it. I knew it. Ah. Thanks for the decontamination, jerks. You jerks? Not you jerks. These jerks.
Isaac, Stross is starting to worry me. Listen,
I would never. But son, Daddy's not a murderer. I would never hurt you.
he's not real.
Yes, he is. You can't see him because you haven't taken the steps, Strauss.
Put down the screwdriver.
Step 3.
Stross! Ellie! Shit!
Not ideal. Ah, beans. I thought I had more. Ah, beans. Okay. Well, Strauss is losing it. Got it. I mean, he was already losing it, but like he's really losing it. So that's good. I like how they're making me backtrack. That's not me being a jerk. I actually do think it's cool they're making me backtrack. I like that. Because we've already, like, we went through, now they're gonna make us go back, and this is the whole area that we know of from the first game, so it's cool stuff. It's good stuff. I like it. Oh. Thank you. These sometimes. These guys sometimes get so excited. It's ridiculous. Okay, there should be a area. Yep, right here. What can I buy? What can I sell? Nothing. Need all of that. And I don't think I need anything other than these. But I've got 8K, so I may as well. I'm gonna grab some of that. Cool. Cool. Do a quick saveroni in La Pepperoni. I don't know why I say that. Don't ask me. I think it's a pneumatic device. Helps you remember to save. Because of that one time I didn't save. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You are now completely broke? What happened? How's it even happen? You gotta explain. You can't just say that. Had to buy your ticket for your friend's wedding. I assume you mean plane ticket. Airline all
Isaac,
airfare is awful right now. Yeah, for real.
hit me.
What?
San Antonio.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. But he stopped talking. He won't look at me. How's it going at your end?
Yeesh.
Please tell me this plan is going to work.
I'm almost there.
That's a long flight too.
Activate the gravity tethers.
Well, good. They're
Well,
coming into
the
a
things we do for
place.
friends.
At least you won't have to go through there.
We're doing something similar. We've got, well, it's not San Antonio.
Welcome to the medical deck.
Crap.
Ha ha ha. At least we don't have to go through the medical deck. And here we are. So we have some friends that are getting married on like the end of October. And so, but then we also have another friend that's getting married the first week of November. I want to wait 3 hours in Charlotte for a layover on the return flight, so I'll be getting picked up by your parents. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So here's what's happening. So me and Rach are driving from here to Greensboro at the beginning of like the end of the week, end of a week. Doing the wedding the very next day. Then Rachel, the day after the wedding, is flying back here by herself. Flying back here by herself just so that she can do her school week. And then on that Thursday of that week, she's flying back to Greensboro. I'm picking her up and we're driving to Wilmington. And then once the wedding in Wilmington is over, then we're driving back from Wilmington here. Wilmington, North Carolina. When? End of October. Beginning of November. For a couple of days. It'll be good. No, North Kakalaki. Wilmington, North Kakalaki. Yeah, man, for sure. Hit me up. We'll make it happen. I'm definitely getting cookout, so like we can go get cookout. Can nosh some cookout. Already got some plans, but I think I can make that work. Yeah, cookout will be happening. That is a guarantee. Don't do that. Don't do that, game. Stasis recharge, you say? Holden, what's your go-to at the cookout right now, by the way? Spot's been natties recently. Got extremely good buff. They do have a good buffalo chicken wrap. But from where though? Are they even footprints? No, I'm not. Ooh, cool. $5 platter. $5 tray. Yeah. But what in the $5 tray? Like what entrees and stuff? You whenever you can. We need to play Overwatch 2. Oh, for sure. For sure. It changes. Mine does too. Mine does too. Let's say that like you had to pick the standard. What would the standard be? All depends on the time and mood. Already a pro Kiriko? I believe that. I do believe that. This place is creepy.
Someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. It's strange.
I really, really, really wish they hadn't made this so quirky, you know? It's been so long since you've had it. You get the one entree, 2 sides, and a drink. Yeah. Obviously.
I really wanted to see you again. Just once.
So good.
I loved you.
The elementary school. I did that one last stream with my mom. She was not a fan. It was very funny. Double burger, fries, and chicken wrap with cheerwine. Yeah, I think I typically go double burger with cheese. Oh, and she killed herself. Double burger with cheese, and then I typically will do a chicken quesadilla. A chicken quesadilla, Cajun fries, and a cheerwine. And if I'm not feeling the Cajun fries, I will go with the white cheddar cheese bites. Although in the combo, they give you like 0 of those. Making you hungry? Listen, I get it. Nuggets. Their nuggets are kind of whatever to me. I've never been a huge fan of their nuggets. They're always fine. All I know is they're putting in a cookout down here at some point. Ooh. Too late for you to be eating? Same. No, pick up the ladder. Thank you. You're extremely unhealthy compared to us? GERD sucks, otherwise you'd eat something? Fair enough. Guess who's buying Xbox Series S on Sunday? I guess Absolute is. Because you already said that you were. So I guess you. Did I do it? Did I win? What do I win? I would like a prize. Nice. You were way healthier than Drawful. You also have the body of like a 20-year-old, 21-year-old, so you know, you can get away with a lot more. I'll take it. I'll take it, Absolute. Okay, can't touch that. Got it. Ooh, sorry. Gonna do Game Pass. Gotta finish this book by Sunday. Think of just doing the audiobook. The audiobooks are great. I love using audiobooks. Y'all can just chill for me. Ooh. I think audiobooks are fantastic. That's why I'd like to do like podcasts and stuff. Podcasts are great for that kind of stuff. Audiobooks are awesome. Again, Libby gives you all that. It's crazy. Let's go, Libby. If anyone tries to tell you, by the way, if anyone ever is like, oh, audiobooks don't count as like a reading, psh, smack them. Hot take time. Here we go. Here we go, Absolute. I've never once disagreed with your hot takes. Just kidding. Just kidding. I need to upgrade this thing. Typically don't enjoy audiobooks because I like making my own voices. Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Audiobooks are great, yeah. Absolutely. How did these? Audiobooks are great for dyslexic people. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Dead Space 3 isn't that bad for what they were being forced to do, and they did what they could. Yeah. I mean, it just is. It's not what people were expecting, right? And I think for the concept of what they were, going for, it's just not. It's not ideal. It's the same thing with like Resident Evil 6. Like RE6 is actually really not that bad. It's really not that bad. It's just such a departure from what people like want the game to be that it kind of like rubs people the wrong way, which is honestly kind of understandable. It's tough because it's one of those things where like I don't like the argument of like, oh, it doesn't count as a X game. Put insert game here. Like I've heard some people say like Dead Space 3 is not a Dead Space game. It's like, well, no, it is. It's labeled as one. The spirit might not be exactly the same, but it counts. For better and worse. Unfortunately. It's bad? Oh no. I mean, I don't not like them. You just prefer normally reading, having something in my hand. I totally get that. My wife's the exact same way. She has a Kindle and she uses it like daily. So you have to go talk to your parents about the tickets so you will no longer be broke. Understandable. Understandable. Contact energy. Pfft, who needs that? Dang, I have like way too much of this stuff. The only reason they're recovering it is because they are not paying $700 a month in rent anymore. That makes sense. Thank God for moving back in. Yeah, if the option is like you get to save all of that money, that is an easy choice. I honestly feel like a lot of like college-age students kind of get themselves into a pickle by like wanting to live, with roommates or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. I fully support it. I just think that there's a compromise to be made that college-age students don't want to compromise, because no one really likes to. They feel like they're owed a certain amount of stuff when they're that young, and I don't know. Living with your parents for a little bit is like not the worst thing that can happen. Being in debt for a long time because you decided to live in an apartment you couldn't actually afford. That stuff drives me crazy. That stuff drives me crazy.
You're not gonna break me.
Why do you insist these memories are somehow my fault? This isn't about the marker, Isaac. This is about you.
I was at home for the first 8 months of my current job. I saved so much money. Exactly. That's just, sometimes it's just how you got to do it, like being able to recognize where you're at and just take it chill for a little bit. You can really bank it up. My cousin lived in my grandparents' house. my grandma's house for like 3 years. He'd like banked so much away. But like weirdo. But I don't even see him though, is the thing. I mean, either way, my parents would have paid for it, so like it's fine for me, but it's definitely just better all around now. Extra money for them, and we're just decking out my computer room. See, there you go. There you go. Go up there. But that's the thing, though, Holden, is like, yeah, you're right. They would have paid for it either way, but now they're able to cover stuff like this ticket without having to worry about it too much, right? Because like that's extra money that like they otherwise may not have had to help you out with it because they're paying for rent. Where? I love it when they hide behind stuff like that. Yes, sir, it's really nice. All right, cool. All right, let's see here. Is he over there? Whatever, I'm leaving him. I don't care. I don't care. Get that health back. Mm-hmm. Lego. Look at these lines. Ah, it's cool. Currently messing around in custom games, trying to get my playtime up with Kiriko Stonks. Let's go. Big smart. Big smart. Oh, this is cool. I recognize a lot of this. Hey, that reload speed is not good. Overall, still looking past yesterday. Overwatch is a solid 4.5 out of 5. Fair enough. Leads to a 9 out of 10 is what you're saying. Full 9 out of 10. Don't get mad at me when the campaign comes out and I give it a 5 out of 5. I'm way past that at this point. You're welcome to do whatever you want. You are welcome to do whatever you want. I'm not going to get mad at you for saying every game that comes out is a 5 out of 5. Again, I love the fact that every game that you like is that good to you. I think that's awesome. Quite refreshing. This was the first boss battle, I think. Looks like it. Listen, I'm very interested in the campaign stuff. More than anything else in that game, I'm interested in the campaign stuff. So I hope it's really good. I'm happy that they're doing the free-to-play stuff and they're doing it like separate from the launch of the main game. I think that's awesome. I just really want it to be good. I do love the games that I love. This is true. This is true. Which is good. Don't let anyone ever tell you can't do that. Because they're wrong. They are very wrong.
Ellie, I'm almost to the captain's nest to activate the tethers.
All right. The centrifuge looks spooled to full power from here.
Great. Let's hope this works. It'll be tight. You ready?
All set. I'll wait for your signal.
It's sussy. I feel like something's about to happen. Feel like something's about to happen. Nope, not there. Here. Hold to confirm. Got it.
Now get back here. The tracks are moving.
No, just go. I'll use one of the escape pods to meet you there. Now go!
You idiot! Gravity tethers would tear the whole moon apart.
Time to go.
Am I the only one who's wondering what happened to the SM Valor wreckage from Dead Space 1? Again, not a lore expert, so I couldn't tell you. Was that the ship that we came in on? The beginning of the first game?
I'm away. Ellie, did you make it?
Isaac, we crossed the track, but we're coming in hot.
I just need you to see what I see, Ellie. I promise.
Oh no!
Just put down the screwdriver.
Trust, no!
You're excited for the Dead Space remake? Me too. It actually looks like they're doing a lot of stuff that like made this game technically like play a little bit better. They're bringing that in. They recovered and they were repairing. Okay, fair enough.
Oh shit.
Not ideal. Not ideal.
You're right, Isaac.
The ship that wrecked into the Ishimura. Oh, right.
I'm so lucky to be serving aboard her. You made me stick with it. You made me stick with it. You made me stick with it.
Oh no. Chicken nuggets in the oven. Parents know about the ticket.
It's gonna be okay. I promise. This won't hurt a bit.
Oh no.
Hard enough to die.
He's gonna take her eye.
Stick a needle in your eye.
Trust, damn it!
Yep. Soon to be not broke. Life is good. Planet crackers don't just grow on trees. They could though, you don't know. You don't know, Tanner. That's not true. If anyone knows, it is Tanner. Again, we gotta have the lore expert tell us about the lore. I just don't know enough. Getting close to the best worst part of the game. True. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to do it on stream. I'll have to like really pick up the pace here. That face when the entire story of a lore of Dead Space is being spoiled for you in front of your eyes. You knew what was happening. Stop it. You would not say you're an expert? You know more than me. You know more than me, and I'm basically an expert on everything, so. I'm just kidding. You like these games enough to have an opinion about which one is the best one. and it being 1, I believe is what you said. It'd be the same thing with like me and like the Arkham series. Like I know the Arkham series super well. I'm the Overwatch, Destiny, Dead Space lore nerd. Okay, fair enough. I do like one better. I hear you. These raptors were a good choice. Oh, come on. I need to start studying quantum physics again. Yeah, fair enough. How hard can that be? Fan of both 1 and 2. There's a lot more enemies in here than I thought. Boom. I think it's pretty clear they're gonna fix the turret section, for real. Actually, though, I studied for it like 3 years ago, and it's super interesting. I mean, it's not. Yeah, it is. It for sure is. I'm not sure exactly how that relates to computer science or computer technology, but you know, okay. Crazier things. Do have to get rid of the turret section though in 1 because they sucked. They did. And I realized I didn't pay for a Harvard education, so my dream of working on quantum computers was shattered. It's not true. They're going to become a lot more common in the next probably 15 years. It just won't be the first thing you do. Also, was that your dream? I'm not sure I've ever known that that was your dream. To work on quantum computers. I think you're memeing.
What can't you face? What's the last step?
Acceptance. How do I know that? Has nothing to do with computer and tech. I just really like quantum physics. Fair enough. No, understandable. I think Boolean algebra is interesting. And languages. I find languages very fascinating. Oh my gosh. Language is so cool. Are you kidding me? We all have our things. I wanted to work on quantum physics when I was younger. Before I knew you. Fair. Is there another one? I don't hear another one. Boolean kick W. You know what I'm talking about, Tanner? Do you not like Boolean algebra? Or binary algebra, whatever they call it? I thought it was Boolean. On quantum computers, gotcha. Math nasty. It's special math. It's computer math. Okay, fair enough. Math class is nasty? Fair. About to see some stuff up here, I believe. Got a decent amount of stuff. I think we're good. Could buy some more of that. What? What, Holden? Huh? Are you studying something or just like it just came out? Because context would be important. Like, you know, if you're reading a book written by a certain Mr. Twain, that's a bit of a different context than just dropping a hard R. I need the context. That's a lot. Okay. Well then. There you go. Why not? Yeesh. Yeah, well, okay. Hey, calm down, buddy. Just don't say it. You were removed from the class? Or he was removed from the class? I'm confused. I'm missing context again. Where am I going? That way. Well, there you go. That'll do it. Oreo cheesecake is the B-Day cake? Cheesecake is somehow the best cake and also underrated. I'm not sure how that's possible. Missing context too. I'm not in the class. I have the other class. Power malfunction. They didn't apologize for it. He's denying saying it even though we have the video. Oh, okay. Well, why not double down, right? Get the power back on. Must be down here. Would be my guess. Conveniently placed enemy is convenient. Original thought being, why is this situation bringing the Claws of Races out in y'all? I mean, better for it to be out than for it to be hidden. And that way you can just know. Be like, oh yeah, so you suck. Got it. No, I understand what you're saying. Hold on, I'm not gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you, bud. This is a deeper conversation than I feel comfortable having on a text chat. If I'm being honest with you. A lot of craziness. A lot of craziness with people. People do whack stuff, and I don't fully understand it sometimes. Say something. Say something. Oh, he said something. People are messed up. True. Okay. Need a power core. Where to get power core? Right there. You haven't been paying attention to what happens? Nothing. Playing a game. You know. Did something right on my newest video. Got recommended 10 times longer than my usual videos. Nice. It's good to hear. It's another gameplay video. What was it? Oh, here I'm on the right. Okay. The funny ha-has. Where you all at? Cool. Sorry, I'm focusing, y'all. Hold on. Let's talk Go Forge because they're entertaining 8-10 minute videos, funniest moments of stream. There you go. Not bad. Woo! Chat ban's a word. Script for that one will be tough. Script for that one would be tough. I agree. Okay, got there. You got that. Your brain not worky? It's all good. Man, my brain, speaking of brain not worky, man. How do I make the intro appealing but not similar to the Cult of Lamb intro? Why would it be bad for it to be similar? It doesn't have to be different all the time. In fact, ooh, ooh.
Now it's your turn. Oh God. Ellie, step through.
Go back. Go back where? Where am I going, Absolute? The advanced suit and a power node door behind me. All right. In this big room up here. Just wanted to be exactly like it. I mean, what would be the problem with if it was the same, though, Holden? Technically, all the research I've seen, no. Not here. Not in this big room. Ice hallway. I see no door. Where, Absolute? Maybe not. Okay. I'll keep an eye out though. There's more of these to come, I think. Just wouldn't like it being too similar. I mean, you do you, but all the stuff I've seen has said that like the more you can make your not necessarily the same but consistent whatever content you're making, then the easier it is for people to the easier it is for it to get recommended.
Ellie lied. She won't help, but you'll see.
Isaac, he's run off. Deeper into the mines.
I've got problems on this end too. Get somewhere safe.
Oh, I'll try.
Ooh. I mean, it's going to be the same vibe. Just found myself not enjoying the same wording for in this video as for last. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, you know, I get that. Come here, you. Think that's it? We're going down there. Might be going down there. Nope, one in here. Oops. Keep an eye out. It's in this chapter. Fair enough. You did it? Yeah, he is. The limbs. You better pressurize. There it is.
Ellie,
There was probably a thing back there.
Where are you? Where's Strauss?
I'm safe for now, but he's lost it.
Seems like a boss
I think he's
battle.
coming for you. I found something you're gonna want to see. Here's my location. Oh, hurry and get here. I'm not in any shape to be fighting.
I'll get there as soon as I can.
Because the eye popped out. Get it? Do you get it? Absolutely. Okay, I'll keep an eye out the way that Ellie did because her eyes popped out now. I thought that was pretty clever. It's before the elevator part. Okay. You got it? All right. Just making sure. I didn't quite get it. I like it. Well done. I think this game, because I'm playing on normal, right? can really be an eyesore. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Is like I think this game potentially could have been. Oh, oopsies. It's just there's so much ammo everywhere, and like I'm having to pay attention a little bit, but like not nearly as much as I did in the first game. I don't know. It seems like a missed opportunity. Can you? There we go. All my resources, all of my resources were gone at the same time. It's very annoying. Set up a little server for a couple of content people so that we can have weekly recording sessions so we can all get some YouTube content. I think it'll be nice for particular reasons. Nice. Have some people to get consistent content with, and to learn more about YouTube with, as if in a video failing, learn what not to do, what to do next, that kind of stuff. Makes sense? Makes sense. It's the way to get better. Keep learning. I didn't realize you were trying to do a bunch of YouTube stuff though, Holden. If I'm going to be honest with you, I kind of thought that that wasn't the...
Your work practices are being monitored at all times. Please
Is this it?
take pride in your work.
Here we go. I did it. Weekly uploads, not too demanding. That's kind of demanding. Weekly? That's pretty demanding. I don't know what you're talking about. Gosh. College life. Did I already pick it up? Advanced suit schematic. There it is. There it is. Diamond, 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 ruby, blah, 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 blah. There we go. I mean, maybe for the person with adult responsibilities, I'm at a programming job, so you have so much free time. Oh, you're paying for someone else to do the editing. Gotcha. I do have a lot of stasis packs. You are correct, because I keep forgetting to use them because I'm used to the game not having a lot of them, because the first game didn't have a lot of them. So I just need to use more often. I had completely forgotten that you don't do the editing, Holden. Yarr. I hear more of these men's. Yeah, if I wasn't editing my own videos, it would be, yeah. Weekly's not a problem. No, I mean, yeah, I think you would for sure at this point. What do I have? What do I follow up on? Semiconductors in the schematic, right? And a lot of health packs. Like a lot of health packs. Like half of it is health packs. Yeah, it's fine. You could probably, I mean, honestly, Holden, with the amount of free time that you're saying you have, you could probably do at least like edit half the videos yourself and still be plenty. You have plenty of free time.
Shots, what are you doing? You have to face her for me. Tell her I didn't mean to do it. Shots, it's me. See her. It's Isaac. Tell her. Shots. Step 3. Step 3.
Got him.
Oh god. Why did you do it, Strauss?
Because he's a crazy person. What do you mean? What do you mean? He's a nutty one. What is this? What do you got? Credits. Let's go. That could actually be cool though, Holden. Honestly, like if you decide to be like, let me, you know, if you're doing what, 4, let's say 4 in a month, right? On average, if you did like 1 or 2 of those yourself, you could. The reason I say that is because it helps you kind of get into a rhythm of what you like to see, right?
Shut up! The marker? It was you. You made me do it. You made me kill it. Didn't you?
Yeah. No, not ready. Oops. I'm not one that desires to edit. That's a cop-out, man. It's okay to be meh about it. I think it's a cop-out. Straight up, though. But I've always... You know how I feel about it. No one... There are people that like to edit, but the vast majority of YouTubers, like people who do stuff on YouTube, do not like to edit. They do it because they need to. Especially when they're starting out like you are. So if you're, you know... establishing a style... for lack of a better term. I just think it makes more sense to, while you are still able, you know. Another benefit of that, another good benefit of that, though, is then, like, when you're talking to your editor, you can actually use the correct terminology. You know, getting good at it is one thing. Let me fight all these things in the elevator. Hold on. Okay. Did I get it? I think I got it. Not bad. So I guess what I'm saying is I understand not wanting to do it. Oops. Ooh. That's what I get for taking a sip. How does she know she's a hallucination? Great question. The marker is crazy though, right? It's like implanted in his brain.
You are my everything. And if I let you go, I've got nothing left.
Huh. So kind of a okay.
Step 4. Acceptance. Now you're ready to finish this.
Right now, I'm simply at this point of just needing to put out enough content to hopefully have one video pop off and then use that to kickstart things. Yeah, I mean, you're describing every person that's on YouTube that's not big, so that makes total sense. I guess what I'm saying is, I understand having an editor. I understand having someone else do the editing for specific parts. I think you're cheaping yourself. I think you are cheating yourself out of a good opportunity to not necessarily learn how to be a good editor, but to fully understand what exact style you want without just having someone else do it for you, if that makes sense. What I mean by that is you handling it allows you to understand exactly your style, number one, and also how to get that style, and then how long that kind of stuff will take, so that then once you do start, once you do quote unquote pop off, because that's the next step, like, right? Like, what happens when you pop off? Do you just keep doing the same thing? Because right now, all you can do is what your editor can do. It's not what you can do, and then you asking your editor to do more, that's not you, right? It's just that doesn't jive, because they are not the ones growing. They are not the ones who are necessarily wanting to see stuff grow the same way that you are, if that makes sense. So if I were you, I would ask them, or say, hey, I want to learn some of this as well. I'm going to, I don't know, try one video a month, and then you can try it, see how hard it is, or if there's something that you're doing differently than what they're doing, have conversations, both of you get better. That's all I'm saying. Because again, the question is coming down to what happens. You said you're waiting for that one video to pop off. What happens when it pops off? Do you just keep doing the same thing? Because if you keep doing the same thing, then you're not growing. That's just stagnation. Right? Like very, very few YouTubers who have, or any content creators that have just done the same thing for years are doing the same as they were, like, growth-wise a while ago. This suit is dope. Just a thought. I understand the position you're in, like, what the goal is. But I think that you're short-sighted. I think that you're only looking at, like, right now. Versus what this could be, if that makes sense. The advanced suit has to be the most iconic suit in Dead Space. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope looking. I'm not gonna lie. Very svelte. I no longer look like Buzz Lightyear, unfortunately. It's like I'm not that happy about that. All right. I think I'm more worried about getting entertaining content out and coming up with unique ideas to entertain than I am with the editing side. That's part of it. That's part of it. You can't come up with an entertaining idea, and then like that would be the same thing of being like, okay, I'm just gonna come up with an idea for a video game and hand it off to somebody else to have them build it. Like, no, you need to be involved in the process pretty intimately for a while before you can really get to the point of being like, okay, now I feel comfortable enough to hand this off to other people who can I can articulate my vision clearly. If that makes sense. because you're always going to come up with content. I mean, there's no problems with like the content is not the content creation isn't the problem. The generation, it's the taking what you've generated and then cutting it down. You know, the only reason I'm working with the editor I'm working with now because he did my exact style that I wanted on TikToks for me before hiring him. Put my ideas out exactly how I want it done. Right, but that's also money, right? Like that's time and money that you have explicitly said like you have plenty of time right now. So like, what happens if you have extra money to do potentially extra stuff, extra content later? I'm worried that you're trying to shortcut it, and you can't shortcut it. Is my point. That's my worry. That's what I'm hearing. I need to make this thing shoot faster. Or reload faster. Boom, boop, boop. Eh. That's the fastest it can reload. Okay. Well, that works. And here. Yeah. And yeah. Again, I'm not trying to say like, oh, you're doing it wrong. I'm just saying it's something to think about. You know, if you're truly trying to think of like the next thing, this is just a way for me to produce good content and be excited to actually do the content. I'm not saying like do it to the point of exhaustion. I'm saying edit one of your own videos once a month. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you have to like be miserable or anything, that's why I'm saying that like once a week is a lot up front, because that is overwhelming. That's overwhelming either even from the perspective of like, I just need to generate the stuff to get edited, you know? So I'm not sure where the once a week thing has come in, other than it's a nice round number. And it's, you know, easy to be consistent on that level currently. Again, I'm just like, I'm worried that you're setting yourself up for burnout from one end or the other. Either you're generating too much content, like doing stuff too much during the week, or you're editing too much, or both. I don't know. There's other options. That's all I'm saying. People have grown off of way less. And the trick is not necessarily more. Making more plans to be this consistent. I'm just not getting too in depth with my process. No, yes you are. Stop it. Yes you are.
Isaac, over here.
You have an entire plan.
Looks like the mechanic was dragged away before he could finish fixing this.
Ooh, she's hurt. Like explaining it out to me? No, I mean it's clear that you have a pretty in-depth plan about what your goals are.
So what happens now?
Yes, you're not planning out like in a month in advance, like, you know, oh, I'm going to be doing this thing at this time, doing this thing for that date, and doing this and this and this. But you do have a process. You do have a...
I'm not running anymore.
I meant I'm not explaining it all.
I have to do.
I'm confused what you mean.
Well, this drill's a stroke of good luck finally. Why don't you get up to the cab to try to get it started? I'll look for the other power cell.
All right. See what I can do from up here.
I felt like you're explaining it pretty fine. Like there's more planning put into it to make sure it's not too stressful on myself. I mean, obviously. But that's my point, right? My point is like, regardless of how much time you think it will take, it ends up taking just as long to make sure that it is sustainable. Correct? Because if it can be sustainable, then you can do it for longer and you can be happier while you're doing it. That's the goal. That's a good goal. But I think my point is, it seems like you're still in a mentality of, I have to do X amount. I'm like, yeah, you know, that's good, but I'm saying like getting involved. I don't know. I understand that there's plenty that goes into it. And I understand that like there's things that you want to hand off because you feel like you can and you don't like to do them. And I'm saying, you see where I'm coming from? Okay.
Another one around here somewhere.
Oh, look. Any luck up there?
Well, no, not now.
Right.
I just don't want you to shortchange your content for the sake of you not wanting to be the one that's editing it necessarily. But like, you know, if you have your editor do take your streams, right? Because like editing streams is a pain in the butt. I definitely understand that. There's a reason that like I'm doing this, because it just goes like up there. Dabbling with my editor, but I just gotta watch more videos. Yeah, that's my thing. Is like, wouldn't it be cool if in this spare time that you have, you yourself could work on a video that you are editing, and then you just tell your editor, hey, instead of this one that we had planned on, I'm gonna do this one that I've been working on. I'm gonna post this one that I've been working on because this is a different idea that I've had, and I want to like this is me editing it with you know, my vibe. Oh. Been dabbling with my editing software, I see. I mean, yeah, it takes time. That's the thing, right? Like, I think you're wanting to like make it happen right now. Like, it'll happen if you stay consistent with it. It's just a matter of doing it well, right? So, don't stress. But yeah, watch more videos. You know, like you said, you've got time right now, so utilize it. That's all I'm saying.
Found it.
Great. I think I've hotwired the system to bypass the nav cards. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, then we gotta get on top of this thing as it drills, right? Oh, yeah. What editor are you using, Holden? Editing software are you using? Sorry. Hey, bud. Resolve. I use Resolve. Resolve is great. It is dope. For free, especially. Although I am, I'm looking currently, so my schedule is going to change pretty drastically. Coming up here.
It doesn't recognize a new junction.
I think I've got it from.
I don't know the UI at all, so that's my challenge. Here's my challenge to you, Holden.
Nothing.
If you've got, I don't think I will be able to finish either. Absolute. Here's my challenge, Holden. Take a weekend. Take a section of your weekend, and watch some tutorials on YouTube and just like learn the basics. It's really not that difficult. I literally learned by watching YouTube videos. And if my dumb self can do it, you can do it. $13 is long. Yeah, now my plan is to get to off of this drilling thing.
There, you know, there's a lift on the other side. I'll turn around. You can get on.
Ooh. You don't need to know it all. That's the best part, is you don't need to know it all. You just need to know enough. Get on.
Okay, I'm on.
Alrighty, let's see what this beast can do.
That's because I get into my TikToks. Woo. Hold on. This part's loud. Yeah, but bro, your first video is going to be trash regardless. Everyone's first video is trash. Like, don't let that stress you. Just do it. You don't know enough. You don't know enough to do the things you want to do. But so you should just do the things that you know how to do and try your best.
If there's this many down here, how many do we think are above us?
Did my FNAF Plus Skylander video for a while. They were terrible, but great learning experience. Yeah, exactly. No one's expecting you to be perfect, man. And if you're expecting that of yourself, you need to stop. That's not how you get better. That's my point. Good thing I have all that health. Woo. You're not expecting perfection. Good. You shouldn't. This is crazy. This here is crazy talk. All right.
Whoa, stop!
Looks like we reached the foundation pylons of the government sector.
Aha.
So how do we get in there?
Right through the middle.
We do have a giant drill.
You know I'm riding on top of this thing, right?
There he is. Gosh, that suit is so cool.
Well,
least we made it, right? And this is most definitely government sector.
Yeah, it
And
is.
I'm guessing that marker of yours is behind that huge door over there.
Well, we better move fast. Those things are gonna find a way up the hole we drilled. There's gotta be an elevator or something connecting these floors. I'm gonna try to make my way to you.
All right, I'll meet you halfway.
All right, Ellie. That's your favorite Isaac line? Hey, chapter 13. All right. Next save spot. Next save spot. Okay, well. There we go. Anything else? No, that's kind of it. All right. Holy crap, that hurt. That works. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, back to me. Boop, 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 boop. And music. All right, everybody. Holden, Absolute. I appreciate you hanging out, per usual. Thanks for being cool. Thanks for chatting. I love chatting. This is like my favorite thing about this is just the chatting about stuff. I don't even like the games are cool. I play games all the time though. The chatting is the cool stuff. So I appreciate you as always. Tomorrow, got a new episode of Cross Gen Gaming coming out. We're talking about Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's very, very cool. I've played it. I have a lot of experience with Final Fantasy. My boy Dylan played it for the first time. It's his first Final Fantasy ever. A lot of good talks there. Should be kind of cool. We recorded that one kind of impromptu just because there was the hurricane coming at me, and I thought it was going to be worse than it actually ended up being. So, hey, good news. New content there. So, anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Like I said, also a new episode of Casual Friday on Friday. We talk about, oh gosh, what do we talk about? We talk about our horrible movie decisions when we were like teenagers. Like some of the movies that I thought were cool are just so cheesy, and it's awesome. Good talks always. Always. What's another thing we talked about? Oh, we talked about Avatar and how Avatar is going to do so well when it comes out, the new one. Anyway, I appreciate y'all hanging out per usual, and I will see you on Monday. New game on Monday. I'm going to finish this off stream. Sorry we didn't get to the cool eye part, but you know I got to have my mom play this game with me, and it was worth it to not have to play through the whole thing if I can play this game with my mom. That was hysterical. So anyway, I appreciate you guys as always, and I will see you on Monday. Later.